Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, man. I was watching Chicken Talk, and shout out to them. We got a YouTube page too. Stephen Espinoza admitted that, that Rolly and Tank was the only Tank fight that eclipsed 200,000 buys, and we know they didn't eclipse 200,000 buys neither. He explained how, people got the 61,000 buys. He said that's just the cable, just the cable networks. That don't even equate for what we, I'm assuming the app and satellite and all that. I ain't trying to hear that. Only 40,000 people bought Canelo and Plant through the Showtime app. So you think about that. That's a way bigger fight than any of the Tank fights he's been in. And like I said before, Tank Davis, everybody know, every boxing insider knows Gervonta Tank Davis has not eclipsed 100,000 pay-per-view buys. No matter how Steven want to package it, no matter how he want to sell it, he has not. And I streamed streams ago. I can't remember what stream live stream I did. One too long ago. Couple streams, 3 streams ago, 4, whatever. Said that we pulled the numbers up, and Canelo and Plant only did 40K on the app. Actually, more people watch Bellator on that app than they watched any of the boxing event last year that they put up, I think, in the last quarter. When what's the girl name that most people think of, man? She fought on Bud undercard boxing wise. I forget her name, but yeah, her Bellator card did better than. Even though it was on our regular Showtime, it did more people watched that through the app than Canelo, Plant, and the rest of boxing in the last quarter. Benavidez, Kyron Davis, Figueroa, and Fulton. It blew them numbers out the fucking water. It blew them numbers out the water. It blew them numbers out the water. It blew them numbers completely out the water. So, it blew them completely out the water. So, like I said, when I started watching, getting the actual numbers and seeing how you can find and get the actual numbers, bro, it's to the point where, he lying. And I talked to multiple people who don't even, to my knowledge, don't even know of each other. Who don't know of each other. So, I mean, that's the only in the pay-per-view that did 200, man, bro. They didn't even do 100, bro. Come on, man. This dude can't get 1 million people to Showtime. They can't get 1 million people to Showtime other than a couple Wilder fights. And it was about, 5 or 10K short of getting 1 million people to watch Broner and Mikey Garcia. So all the money they dishing out, it don't add up. It don't add up. So he could talk about, well, that's the only one that did over 200. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. That nigga ain't doing no 100, bro. I'm telling you. He ain't. And they calling him a superstar because he's selling tickets. And I will give him that. He get ticket sales from east to west. But then you gotta ask what type of scheme they running on the tickets, because we know it's a known fact that they run a scheme on the tickets. It's a whole alleged lawsuit about them running a scheme on the tickets. So we know that's a fact. So you don't even know, but I give it to him. He sells some tickets. That's part of the game. But why he can't pack up pay-per-views like that? Because it takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 to tango on pay-per-view. You need guys like Ryan and Shakur and Devin, them big fights that get people interested in putting money down to see those fights. So they can fake it. They can fake it all they want to. But come when Showtime, Paramount Plus Showtime, get to speaking the facts, and we get to see what actually gonna happen with the sport of boxing. That's gonna tell you everything you need to know. It's gonna tell you everything you need to know. So it's just a matter of time. You know, Tank actually did this, and he's never done more than 200 other than so Rolly got him to do 200 because he pushed him off stage and talked some shit. I don't believe so. And you can't use the app number. We see the app, anybody buying no pay-per-view through the app. If I can fire an app up, I can fire a stream up. Real talk. So they numbers ain't nowhere near as robust as they want to make you believe it was. If it was, Showtime we couldn't get enough of Tank and Earl Spence. They wouldn't be fighting once a year. They'd be signing them to network deals, requesting them to fight more than once a year. He get on these fucking interviews and just get the line and shit like we don't know. Even if I didn't know nothing about it, just the way he talked, I could tell something ain't adding up and ain't right. He's a used car salesman right off 8 Mile Road. That's where the janky car salesman at in the D, bro. Vulture, sell you a lemon. You know? But I mean, like I said, believe what you want to believe. He said a schedule coming after the Super Bowl. We'll see. And it's only so long fake thugs can pretend. It's only so long. It's only so long. So it'll be quite interesting, but we already know you can't believe shit he said. And if Tank was such a big name, bro, they'd want him back as much as possible, bro. If he was such a big name, bro, they would love Tank to come back and back and back as much as possible. As Espinoza said out of his own mouth, it don't take 90 days to 6 months to do no pay-per-view no more in the digital era. He said it out of his own mouth. That's not the case. They only need 8 weeks out. Only when you get under 8 weeks, it started to get a little bit, fishy. It started to get a little bit like the shot clock running. But you need other big names to push a pay-per-view. One name can't do it. 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 But them trying to sell us like he's the exception in the boxing and he that guy, man, he not. And even if Paramount plus Showtime was gonna go out of business and Tank was such a big star, they'll let Tank continue to fight on there. He'd be the exception. He'd be the exception. He'd be the exception. But they shut down the boxing version of Paramount plus Showtime, right? They shut that shit down, right? And Floyd said, "Well, I want to come on here and do some fights on there." And they would pay Floyd what he wanted to get paid and bring back boxing just for Floyd, for the Floyd aspect of it. That's what they would do. Tank ain't in that vein, bruh. And a lot of other promoters believe in the hype of Tank Davis. A lot of other promoters want to put up a lot of money to have them come to their company, and they don't know all these niggas is doing the same numbers, if not worse than that, and what y'all think it is. Everybody doing the same numbers. Just because they tell you a star, when Crawford and them opened up the books and seen Earl Spence numbers, he was all, hell no, I definitely took a backseat to him. We doing the same fucking numbers. His numbers ain't no pay-per-view star. It's just a marketing tool y'all use to brainwash fans to do the marketing and promotion for you, but you don't know. These same boxing fans, these niggas ain't cool. Most of them, they corns. So they ain't gonna bring no sand to the beach. They ain't gonna bring no females to the fight or some new cool niggas that's gonna break bread with boxing. They bringing the same cornball niggas they work with. They bringing their corny ass cousins, not the cool ones. So they ain't got no word of mouth. They don't hold no clout. That's why they feel like they gotta be within a boxing circle. They gotta be in a group or a community just to seem like they cool a part of something, or they're a part of something, because they ain't got nothing going on in real life. Don't nobody mess with them in real life, bro. And when they homeboys get together, all they do is rag on their ass about how they running in place. And they ain't progressing, and they ain't bossing up, they ain't leveling up. So, you know, you having cornballs do y'all market and promote, that's why y'all ain't going nowhere, bro. They ain't got the juice, they ain't got the pop, they ain't got the soda, they ain't got nothing. So, you know, that's their problem. You got janky promoters out here promoting y'all product. That's y'all problem. I take a boxer, put him for the boxing ass, bang, 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 bang. That's Al Heyman. That's Stephen Espinoza. That's my pleasure. He just a middleman, bro. He ain't even a middleman, bro. He said, I only know what the negotiations is when the paperwork come in and out. Like, you out here trying to sway people's opinion, and if people really listen to you, bro, you just letting people know you an imaginary player in the game, bro. Like Jay-Z said, you an imaginary player. You ain't no real, you ain't no shot call, big baller shot call in my Jamie Foxx voice. Come on, man. What's Chris Paul kind of say? I want to be a shot caller. I remember he was dancing with his wife. Somebody got that video. And he was grabbing her. She trying to get away from him while she on live. Like, nigga, I don't want niggas to know I'm with you. Shit. Just give me the money. I don't understand how dudes do with women that don't fuck with them for real. That shit crazy to me, dog. I guess the box be so good that that's what you know. I guess the box be so good. You're like, okay. Okay. Guess you're like, okay. But man, that's up to y'all, bro. I mean, I'm sure taking my parking spot back today. Sure am. I'm stealing my shit all week, but that's all I got for y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Link tree, the first link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.